Hi children, I am Arun Kumar Ji, PGT Computer Science, Science School Karakuttam. Today we are going to study a new chapter in class 12th, data file handling. You know what is a file? A file is a bunch of bytes stored on some storage devices. That means it can be stored in anywhere. Anywhere means it can be in your hard drive, it can be in your pen drive, anywhere. We are actually dealing with data files. What is a data file? You look here, data files are that stores data pertaining to any specific application. There are two types of data files, text file, binary files. You know what is a text file? A text file stores information in ASCII or Unicode characters. That means whatever the data you are entering, it will be encrypted in a manner and it stores in computer. Each line is terminated with a special character called EOL, usually \n. You know that in computer we are generally opening text files with notepad. Now the second type of file you look here, a binary file. A binary file that contains information in the same format as it held in memory. That means whatever you are entering without any conversion, without any encryption, the same way raw data is being stored in computer. That is called binary file. The text file extension, you are aware that .txt is the extension of a text file. Then what is the file extension of binary file? .dat, that is the file extension of a binary file. Here I have a sample program of a file. Have a look. See, I am creating a text file. F is equal to open abc.txt, then W in double quotes. Then I am writing some content inside the file. This is our first file program. That is what actually I have written. I am going to write into the file. F.flush, print file created, F.close. After executing this program, you can see there is a file will be created which is called abc.txt and the content will be this is our first file program. Here I have typed the same program in Python. You just look here. I am going to run this program. See, after executing the program, it is displaying file is created. Where the file is created? In the same folder which we are stored our Python program, there is a file called abc.txt is being created. You look here, this is our first file program. I have opened the file and the content what we are supposed to write, it is already written here. Children, here I have typed the same program in Python. Have a look. I am going to execute this program. You see, it is printed on the screen, file is created. Where this file is created? File is creating in the same folder where our Python source code is there. Now you see that file I am opening. I have opened that file. This is our first file program. That was actually we are planning to write into the file. The same content. Have a look here. This is our first file program. That content is being written inside a text file. Now we will have a closer look at the program. Now you see the first line, what is that? Opening a file. How can we open a file? F is equal to open abc.txt comma W. That means we are telling interpreter you open a text file in write mode. What are the different types of mode? We will have a look at the coming slides. Now see, the next line is f.write. This is our first file program. Through this line only, we are telling interpreter to write the content inside the file. What content? This is our first file program. That is the content we are going to write into the file. Okay, now the third line, very important, f dot flush. You just read this, writing of file data to a disk from buffer. That means whatever you are trying to write, it will be already there in a buffer. That content has to be flushed. A stream of bytes has to be flushed into the file. So that is the use of f dot flush. Now obviously print file created, that will be coming on the screen. Now we are moving to next slide. Here you see how can we open a file. I have already explained that, but you have a look. Opening a file is done with open function. In Python there is a function called open that is used to open a file. Whether it is a text file or binary file, same function we are using to open a file. Now have a look. Syntax. File object equal to open, then file name, then file mode. That is very important. And file mode is optional. That means default file mode is read mode. Here I have an example. F is equal to open abc.txt w. That was actually we written in the previous file. Now you see we have to close the open file. Whatever the file you are opened, that you have to close it. How can we close it? Have a look. Closing a file is done with close function. Syntax file object dot close. You will keep on listening about file object. What is a file object? Very important question. You see, a file objects are used to read and write data to a file on a disk. File object is also called file handler. All the functions that performs on a data file are performed through file objects. That means any operations you are doing with file, that there is a file object you have to require. Basically a file object is like a variable where when you open a file, that file will be loading into that variable. You have seen how to write into a file. Here I am going to tell you how can you read from a file. Have a look, I have a sample program. F is equal to open abc.txt R. What do you mean by R? A file is opening in read mode. That means the content of the file will not get deleted or truncated when a file is opening. Now the next line, S is equal to f dot read 30. That means 30 bytes from the starting, 30 bytes has to be fetched and that string has to be stored in a variable called S. Now next one is print read from the file. That means reading from the file, just an indication. Then print S. That means that content is displaying on the screen. You see the output of the program after executing, reading from the file. This is our first file program. Previously we have a file which we have written. This is our first file program. The same content is read and displaying on the screen. I will show you this program, how can we execute in Python. You just see the same file I have typed in Python. I am going to execute this program. So after executing, you see reading from the file, and this is our first file program. Now we are going to study what are the different file access modes. Have a careful look at. You know that you already studied what is R, what is W. But there are other file modes are also there. R means read only. That means a file is open read only mode, but here file must exist. Second one is W. W means write only. That means if file does not exist, still file will be created. But if file is already there, what will happen? The file exists will be truncated the content. That means the entire content will be erased and then file will be opened. Now what will be the third? Third is A. A means append mode. Append means if the file is exist, then you can add data at the end of the file. If the file does not exist, that means a new file will be created. That means almost like a write mode, but the difference is if the file exists, instead of truncating the content, you can add or append the content at the end of the file. Now have a look. Next is R plus. Very important. Read and write mode, we are going to open the file. File must exist, otherwise error, because read is having more priority. That is what here, file should exist, otherwise it will show error. But it can be used for both reading and writing mode. Now next is W plus. That means write and read. Here write is having more priority. That means file is created if does not exist. But if the file exists, file will be truncated. That is very important. Here also both reading and writing mode file is enabled. Now the last one is A plus. A plus is also same like a write and read. But here file is created if does not exist. If file exists, existing data will be retained. That is very important. That means unlike the previous write and read mode, even though write is having first priority, here the content will not get erased for an existing file, but new data can be appended at the end of the file. Both reading and writing mode is enabled here. So other than that, you might have seen RB, WB, RB plus, WB plus, AB plus. These are the file modes we are generally using for binary files. That means DAT files. Children, we have a closer look at all these three major file modes. Now, you see write mode operation. I have a program, file equal to open sample.txt, and in write mode I am opening that file. File.write class 12th computer science, that is a content I am going to write into the file. File.flush, I have already told, from the buffer the content stream of bytes has to be written to the disk. That is the use of flush. Once again, the usage of flush is stream of files. Once again, what is the use of a flush means a stream of bytes has to be written from the buffer to a disk. Now the next statement is print file is created, file.close. That means you have opened a file, that you have to close it. The output of the program will be a text file with content class 12th computer science. Now we have a look at read mode operation. Have a look here. F is equal to open sample.txt, and you look at it here R mode. That means the file I am opening with the R mode, read mode. Now S is equal to file.readLine. Read line statement is used to read a single line from a file. Now you see print S. That means that content, one line which is actually read, that will be displayed on the screen. Then file.close. You see the output of the program class 12 computer science. That was we written in the previous program. Now next we are going to study append mode operation. Now I have a program here, sample program. This program, instead of writing as a single program, I am splitting this program into two functions. First function is append file, second function is read file. File open sample.txt A. This A stands for opening the file in append mode. Already there is a content in the file, class 12 computer science. So in addition to that, at the end of the file, we are going to write two more lines. One is chapter 5 and second line is data file handling. That means after executing this function, a file with the content class 12 computer science, chapter 5 data file handling, that will be there on the screen. Now you see, I am going to read the same file in read mode, file equal to open sample.txt R. Here I am using read lines instead of read line. S is equal to file.read lines. You know, read lines always read the entire file content and keep it in a list format. You can see here a sample list format I have typed here. That means class 12 computer science, comma, chapter 5, comma, data file handling. Actually this list is a string list. Now you see, using a for loop I am going to display that content for I in S. That means pick up each element from the list and display on the screen. Now I am going to execute this program in Python. I have typed same program in Python. Have a look here. I have an append file function. I have read file function. Now in the main program, have a look here. In the main program, I am calling append file function first, read file function second. Now I am going to run this program. Have a look at the output. I hope you can see both the program and output. Class 12 computer science, that was the content already there in the file. Now chapter 5 data file handling, these two are the lines are now we appended and it is reading from the file and displaying on the screen. Now we will have a look where is this actual file is, whether the same content is there inside or not. Now you see I have that file sample.txt. Now have a look, class 12 computer science, chapter 5 data file handling. So this is called append mode. Already existing content, with that we can add further contents. So that is the use of append mode. Today what are the topics we have studied? We have studied what is a file, then we studied what are the different types of files, then we studied how to open a file, how to close a file, then what is file object or file handle, then we studied different file modes. Then the next topic we studied how can we write into a file, how to read from a file, and finally we studied how to append from an existing file. So with this here I am going to finish today's topic. The continuation part we will see you in next video presentation. Thank you all.